Woo! Wakanda forever. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Listen, I want to welcome you guys to this little PowerPoint presentation universe that I created here. And I want to welcome you guys to the Business Critique Series. All right. Business Critique Series, if you're not familiar with it, it is essentially where we take small businesses and entrepreneurs' websites, Instagrams, or YouTube channels, and we basically critique them and give good advice, marketing techniques, and promotion to hopefully take their brand or business to the next level, making them more prosperous. Okay, now this is basically a series that I decided to create awareness for the Jeremiah Vegan brand, and just to help some people out and give value as much as I possibly can. I specialize in content marketing, so I try to give as much content as I possibly can. If you guys are interested in selling candles online or any products really related to the e-commerce platform, then this is going to be a really good episode for you guys, which I believe this is episode 5, 6, or 7. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you look in the description below and see what episode this is if that intrigues you. But let's get into it. If you guys are not familiar with who I am, my name is Jeremiah Vegan. My name is Jeremiah Vegan. My name is Jeremiah Vegan. Did I mention my name was Jeremiah Vegan? I'm your host that does the most. As you can see, this is the place where you need to be. I'm a personal brand consultant and influencer marketing strategist that specializes in helping brands develop their online following as well as convert in more sales. Today, we got a goodie. We got a goodie. We got a goodie. Our special guest is going to be Elondia, the beautiful Elondia with Elon Wick. And we're going to basically review her website, give you guys some advice on how you can do it as well if this is something that interests you, okay? So let's start off with how you can actually sell candles online. On candlescience.com, they give a blog on how you can actually sell candles online. And I'm just going to go over briefly on some things that they cover. And it says right here, selling online. Online retail has some big advantages, including low startup costs, good geographic reach, and flexibility. A growing number of customers want the convenience of online shopping. And with so many new platforms and tools available, online stores and websites are easier than ever to launch and manage. So if you're definitely looking to do e-commerce, as I stated earlier in the introduction, this is going to be a good fit for you possibly. All right. So they've given a couple of tips that you can utilize to take your business to the next level as far as candles. So let's go over it. So they said Etsy, right? They go over different ways on how you can do your business other than just using your website. But Etsy is a good platform, and I'll just read over it briefly. As a top marketplace for creative entrepreneurs, Etsy gets you candles. Gets your candles in front of lots of people fast. You can post your candles or any other product for 26 listing fee and a 3.5% commission. Etsy sellers reach a worldwide market of over 26 million active buyers. Sales routinely reach into the billions of dollars each year, and homemade candles are a popular seller. So, Elondia, I'm not sure if you actually order your candles or you make them from scratch. When we look on your website, I can kind of go over it and maybe get an idea, a better idea. But this blog right here is suggesting that you possibly look into Etsy selling your products. Social media obviously is a no-brainer, I feel. It says right here that you can use Facebook, right? And you can use a shop section. Okay, so I haven't seen your business page yet, but I don't know if you're utilizing the shop section with the Facebook page, but that is another way that you can actually drive traffic, especially if you're on Facebook. And you might want to create a Facebook group. That's just me adding my 2 cents. Now, a lot of people may say, well, how can I do that when I don't have time? Or a lot of people have tried a Facebook group, but it hasn't worked with them. But a lot of times it is about knowing what to do and how you are going to approach the Facebook group. So I don't know if you created a Facebook group already, but I would definitely recommend that you do that. and you can generalize the Facebook group name. So a lot of people tie their name onto their Facebook group, right? They always say, maybe like, for example, you know, we got Elon Wick um, group. Okay, well, if people aren't familiar with that brand yet, you definitely want to get people who are possibly interested in your niche familiar with it, right? So one way that you can do it is you can basically highlight what products you're going to be selling within your niche, or you want to basically generalize your group name to get the target audience to your Facebook group and get them to join. Okay, so for example, if you're interested in, you know, if you're selling candles, right, you might want to put um um best scented candles or something like that, something involving that if you wanted to create a Facebook group. And then you want to ask questions to engage people. When you get people to engage, Facebook is going to recommend your Facebook group a lot more when people are typing in related keywords within that title. Okay, so that is something that you can do. And obviously, since you're on Facebook, you can definitely forward people to your Facebook page where you have a shop section, and you can just offer value. Now, I don't know if you actually do promoting on your personal page or not. I don't know how you do it. I personally don't really use my personal page. Everything is kind of business for me, and I just try to add value as much as I possibly can. But if you don't want to use your personal page to kind of promote your products and things like that, you can definitely create another one, and you can add your ideal audience. That's what I did, and that's what worked for me. And I basically made my ideal audience my friends. So you want to make your friends, okay? And you basically just want to reach out, engage, and then just post related content. So that's something that you can provide. Let me go ahead and read over this real quick. Facebook. You can add a shop section to your business page to display and sell your products from Etsy or Shopify, or experiment with Facebook Marketplace. A Craigslist-like mobile interface to buy and sell locally. Okay, here's another one. They go over Pinterest a little bit. I'm not sure if you're utilizing Pinterest or not, but these are just options to basically expand your business in different areas, so you're not just, you know, focusing just on one thing. You just kind of want to, you know, just expand your business in different areas if you can, if you have time to, I should say. So Pinterest, you can integrate your Shopify store with Pinterest to make direct sales through buyable pins. Okay, this is what they suggest. All right, so they obviously have own your own website as one. Your own website. Creating a website isn't as scary as it sounds. It gives you control over your own platform and can increase your profitability. Even if you aren't a tech guru, you can design a site easily and inexpensively. I got tongue twister. Inexpensively with one of these platforms. Shopify, you can create a custom online store. We already know about Shopify, and we already know about Squarelist. So one of the things that they also go over is selling locally. Now, Elondia, I know from what I remember, I believe you were at some type of event selling your products. So this wouldn't necessarily apply for you, but they definitely offering anybody who's interested in the same thing, the same field. You can definitely go to events. Right here, they suggest that you sell locally. And this says that, let me go ahead and read the top first real quick. Are you more of a person, or are you more of a people person? Selling through local events has one huge advantage over selling online: a personal rapport. You can interact with customers and allow them to see, touch, and smell your candles before making a purchase. Most likely, you can find great options nearby through a farmer's market, craft fair, or festival. Okay, so events are another way offline that you could utilize to your advantage, and that is because you can get instant gratification. So you can get money in your pocket faster when you go to events. You can go to what's that place called? Eventbrite, and you can kind of go through festivals or any type of fairs in your local area, or any area that you're willing to commute to, and find different festivals or fairs that would be a best fit for you. So you can request to be a vendor and get a booth, and you can sell your products that way. Okay. So like they said, it kind of elaborates on kind of what I went over: crafts, fairs, and festivals. So that kind of gives you an idea on what you can do as far as getting more sales towards your to get more sales for your product. So let's take a look at the website real quick. All right, boom. All right, so we got the beautiful Elondia, and this is elonwick.com. So if you guys are interested in selling candles or getting candles or any of her products, please make sure you check her out. And you just support, and we definitely got to support our community, and we got to just keep it pushing. We want to make this a beneficial platform, so make sure you guys support her as much as you possibly can. All right, so right now I'm looking on the website, and by the way, this isn't to disrespect you or anybody that's in this series when I critique. This is just some recommendations. You don't necessarily have to have 100% perfect website in order to convert more sales. These are just some things that you can look into to possibly increase your sales and make your website look and run more efficiently. Okay, so checking out the website. Right now, I'm looking at the head. You've come to the right place. Welcome to Elon Wick. We hope you feel the love and candlelight during your time here on our site. Check out our newest fragrances, classic, and bestsellers. Our candles are made with pure soy, essential oils, and love to change your atmosphere. Trust us when we say that your nose just knows, and it knows Elon Wick does it better. It knows Elon Wick does it better. I actually really like that. I like that. So what I would do personally is I always said it in any critiques, and even with my website I do it. I always put a tagline. This is just me. I always put a tagline because I want the visitor to know exactly what I do within the first 10 seconds. All right, so you said if you've come to the right place, maybe I will put the best candles in the world, or best scented candles, or best candles with the best fragrances, or something like that. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. You don't have to use that, but I will put something like that so they'll know right off the bat what it is that I do. The quicker the better. I'm sure they can use common sense for the most part to see what it is, but I definitely like to do that. Just add the tagline. It just enhances the experience for the brand. Okay. The next thing that I would do, excuse me, let me get that off, is I will have a call to action. So right here I'm looking at the website, and it isn't a call to action when I first look. When you're going to somebody's website, when you're going to a website, or if you're creating a website, you definitely want to tell the customer what you want them to do. All right, so when you go into a website, it should be shop now, or download this in exchange for something. Let me give you guys an example. I always use Fashion Nova. Right when you go onto their website, they have this opt-in form, right? So they want you to opt in so they can send you more offers, and that is going to ultimately tie in you coming back to the website for more products, because they're not just trying to get you one time. They're trying to get you consistently to come back and forth, come back to the store, right? So they can make more. And the money isn't in the front end of the business. The money comes from the back end. Okay, so for all those people that have e-commerce store and there aren't, if you have an e-commerce store, I strongly suggest that you focus on getting those same customers back, okay? Because that's where you're going to get your money. That's going to save you. That's going to save you less time, because they're already familiar with what it is that you do, and the chances of them buying from you is a lot more likely, okay? So you definitely want to capture some data in order to get your customers back, okay? So you can even install a cookie. A pixel, where a pixel is basically like a tracking, like a cookie, where it tracks your activity while you're online. Okay, so if I go on someone's website, and I go on Facebook, or I go on Google, I might see their ads because they installed like this pixel and they're retargeting me because the chance, like I said before, if they're already familiar with you, the chances of them buying from you is a lot more likely. Okay, so they got this opt-in email here, right? So they automatically say 20% off, right? They're trying to get you to opt in. I like to give something for free in exchange for their email address so I can constantly keep sending them content and stuff like that so I can bring more awareness to the Jeremiah Vineyard brand. Okay, that's just me. But they're offering 20% off. So you may want to look into that, having some type of opt-in form on your page where it's visible. So you might have an opt-in form like at the bottom. I see people typically have their websites at their opt-in forms on the at the bottom, and that's usually because they don't use it as much. From my experience dealing with clients and stuff like that, they know that it's kind of important, but they don't understand the value that it brings to them in detail. So I will look into that and maybe give some type of a message, maybe like a percentage, or maybe you can give them a list, like a free checklist on the best fragrances for a mood or something like that. You know, you can, I obviously don't know as much about the industry as you, or maybe someone who's interested has. I'm not as knowledgeable as maybe you guys will be, but that's just to give you an idea on what you can do to be more effective with your store. Okay, so like I was telling you guys, you want to make sure that you have a call to action. All right, so when you log on to fashionnova.com, let me pull this up so you guys can kind of see a little bit more of the website. When you log on to fashionnova.com, one thing they do really well is that they do one good job of retargeting their customers and giving you to come back. So they use like Messenger app where they have like this little messenger bot and they constantly sending you stuff to come back to their website, and they also do emails, right? They also do email marketing. So when you go to the website, the first thing that you see is the banner, right, of the ladies, and then you see a button, shop jeans, right? All right. So they automatically they automatically telling you what you need to do. They automatically tell you what you need to do, and they've already narrowed it down. Shop jeans. They already given. They sell more than jeans, but they say shop for jeans. You getting jeans, you shopping for jeans. All right. They're basically just um, uh, giving you. They're trying to get you to buy. All right. So those are techniques that really work. Is a call to action. You want to tell the customer what it is that they do, and they use influencers. They got really big off of influencers. So like Kylie Jenner, Amber Rose, you know, stuff like that, and they kind of get you, you know, they're trying to get you to buy, which is why they use these influencers. Okay, so let's go back to the website. Now that we got that out the way, you want to make sure that you have a call to action. Let me see here. Love and candle is all we need. Welcome to my creative space. I'm Elondia, owner of Elon Wick. My sole mission is to create an unforgettable experience for every customer with uniquely scented soil, candles, and wax melts. My purpose on earth is to spread love and candlelight that will change your atmosphere. The strongest memory trigger is the sense of smell, and I take pride in creating a product that provides lasting memories for each of you. Love and candlelight. Okay, I really like that. The only thing is I would either put this towards the bottom of the page since you already kind of have like an introduction at the top, or maybe you can actually put that in the about page to give people an idea on what it is that you do. So, and I actually talked to my cousin who's a brand specialist as well, and she's really big on websites, a lot better than I am. And one thing that she stressed, and one thing that I've learned through mentors and actually researching after she told me that, is that you don't want to have too much copy. You don't want to have too much text. So you have text right here, and then you have kind of text right here, and I still haven't seen your product yet. So your product, so there should be either a call to action where you can kind of prompt me to go to your store, or I automatically see what it is that you offer. So you have to tell me, if you want me to buy from you, you have to tell me what it is that you want me to do. Okay, so that was something I will kind of look at. This is great though. Like I love it. I love the image. I love the product. It's beautiful. This is a really nice picture of you. So it's really that I love it. I just will maybe put it in a different area. Okay. So then you got the new products. Then you got the products, the image of the candle, which is at the bottom. So I kind of will have that at the top personally to kind of get them to kind of convert a little bit quicker for you. So have a little foreplay, take a whiff of your favorite scents in our newest 4-ounce, 8-ounce jars. Okay, so now we get into the store. Okay, so like I said, I would definitely have a list of the products right on the front page. Let me go back. Let me go back to the Fashion Nova because I use this as an example a lot. So they have, yeah, see what I mean? Like they have different, like they have so many call to actions. Like it's crazy. Like they're trying to give you options ready. Shop jeans, keep it cool. Like they're just trying to give you a variety. Shop, everything is shop. They got different images for different categories and they're trying to get you to shop. And then they got the best sellers. Okay, so that may be a model that you may want to look into that's working for them. It doesn't work for everybody. I personally like simplicity, but that's just to give you an example of a very successful e-commerce store, okay? And for anybody that's watching. But back to this, the product, foreplay. All right, so she has a deal for 4 for 20, it looks like. So I don't, okay, let me read it up so I can get a better understanding. I'm giving you a little something to keep you interested in what's coming next. I like the copy. You put in personality in it, so I appreciate what you're doing. Kidding, but you get my drift. From soft amber pumpkin spice to candle apples, I'm giving you a random set of the 4 beautifully scented 4-ounce candles for the price of one 12-ounce candle. I feel like I need to say this in a sexy voice, like I'm giving you a little something. No, but okay, so I'm not. I would like to see the product. Like I would like to see the product personally. People are visual, especially when they're shopping online. They're visual, so that's something that I would definitely look into, and I will kind of go straight to the point as far as what it is that they're going to be getting, and I would try to remove the filler as much as I possibly can. Um, and I would maybe, maybe change the copy to where it's telling me, like telling the customer exactly what it is. Like I try to get straight to the point. All right. So and then it says, yeah, so look, it got like, don't worry, the full size candle will be out in late September. So I'm not sure if this is with 1 for 20 versus 4 for 20. Okay, so I'm trying to maybe I'm a little slow, I don't know, but I'm trying to get clarity on what it is that you are kind of selling. It looks like there's a deal, 4 for 20. I definitely will have pictures of those candles that you're talking about that you may include in 4 for 20. So now you got candles, right? You up top, you got the candles. Let me go back to the home page. Yeah, so now you give them the option for candles. You can go to the candles up top and you got the candy apples. Oh, that look edible. Is that edible? Dang, I was hoping that's edible. I'm starving. Nah, but okay. Oh, you sold out. Excuse me. No, I'm just joking. All right, so yeah, I definitely will have more pictures. This is my first time seeing a cart like this before. So yeah, I would definitely see if I would add descriptions on each one of these products right here. I like the fact that it's recommended, and I'm not sure what your colors are, but I definitely will have my colors throughout the website, by the way. So if your colors, it looks like your logo is black, it looks like that's a bluish green. I can't remember the name of that color, but looks like no, it's not a baby blue. It's bluish. So I definitely will make sure there's continuity across all your social media platforms, or even at events if you're selling your candles and stuff like that at events. I definitely will have continuity with the color schemes. A lot of people don't understand the importance of colors and branding. Branding is an experience that you get when you encounter a product, service, or person, right? So you want to give people that brand, and you want to give people that feeling, and you want to promote your product subconsciously. All right. So a lot of times you see a lot of the big companies like Google and Facebook, they use their same colors. Blue, uh, Google is like red. They use like different colors with their Google platform. So I will pay attention to the color schemes and make sure that it's continuity across the board. Um, so I'm not able to really see. Oh, it looks like these are categories. Okay, so let me see. They look like they're categories. Okay, so scented candle. So I definitely would take pictures of the scented candle. Because you just got the scented, you just got the scent, the kind of scent, and I would just add images. I think that would kind of enhance it. So once again, this is not to like disrespect anyone or anything like that. This is just to kind of, you know, give an idea on what it is that you possibly may want to look at. So, and let me see. So in conclusion, I don't want this to be too long. I will have a call to action. I will have an opt-in form somewhere. I like to put mine at the top, or I like it for it to pop up. And I will give some type of offer that they can't refuse, so they can opt in, and I can get their email, and I can, you know, continue to remarket them, or you know, give value so they can come back to the website. Okay. So that's something that I will look into. I definitely will look into you putting your products a little bit higher and kind of get straight to the point on what it is that you want them to do for your website. All right. As far as marketing, you can definitely look into Etsy if you have it, and you can look into Facebook. And what you can do is you can take a picture of your products and you can put it in Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so you can actually take your products, put it in Facebook Marketplace, and you can sell it from there as well. And you can also maybe even do Craigslist. There's different platforms that you can do if you want to kind of expedite the sale process, if that makes sense. Okay, so hopefully you guys got some good tips. I could go over Instagram, but I don't have enough time, and I gotta go on to the next one. But hopefully this gives value to you, Elondia. I want to thank you for volunteering. You're a great person. You're a beautiful person inside and out. From us having our our conversation. And I hope the best for you. I want to see you win. And don't forget, like you can always reach out to me. And if you feel like I could have did better or something like that, I can always give as much information as I possibly can to help you out. So you don't have to worry about me not doing that. This don't have to be the end all be all. So just keep that in mind. And if there's anyone interested of getting something like this done, where I do like a PowerPoint presentation and I do slides and stuff like that on your business, and I actually go more in detail, you could definitely visit jeremiahvega.com. You want to actually visit that website, get some information, and download the personal brand checklist if you're interested in taking your brand to the next level. So go ahead and check that out and kind of see what it is that we do. And this is a new website, kinda. Wait, let me stop. I'm talking. I'm over talking. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace and hair grease. Dab.